un italiano vero.
Hello everyone, welcome to this new Italian lesson with me, Angie. Today I have my beautiful flag in the back, just an exception. Okay, today I wanted to do a lesson on the masculine and feminine version of the nouns, which are very important. Why? Because in Italian, all the words, doesn't matter it are if we're talking about people, animals, object, doesn't matter, every single word has a gender and a number. So every single word, it's either feminine, masculine, singular or plural. Okay, so we need to know if a word is feminine, masculine, singular or plural, not just because we will say correctly the word, but also because everything around that word, so all the sentence that includes that word will go according to that. So the article, the adjective, everything will go according to the fact that that word is masculine, female, singular or plural. Okay, let's start to understand how to identify the words and to transform them in case from masculine to female or vice versa. Okay, let's see how. Okay, the big rule is this one. Of course there are exceptions, I just anticipate. Okay, 90% of the words that end with O are masculine. So for example, if I say libro means book, libro is male. Why? Because it ends with O. Okay, it ends with O, so it's male. So article, adjective, everything that goes according to that will go according to that. Okay, other words that end with O, for example, telefono, mobile phone or phone. Telefono, it's male or female? It's male. Why? Because it ends with O. Easy. Feminine. 90% of the words that end with A are female. Example, casa, home, we saw it already. Home, it's feminine. Why? Because it ends with A. So everything that goes in that sentence will go according to the fact that casa is feminine. Okay? Another word that ends with A, penna. Penna means pen, we saw it already. Penna, double N. It's feminine or masculine? It's feminine. Why? Because it ends with A. Okay, so this is the generic rule that will help you to not to make mistake in the majority of the cases. And so like that you can also transform, like let's say one word from masculine to female and vice versa. For example, if I talk about bambino, it's a kid. Okay, a kid, male. Okay, how do I transform it if I want to talk about a kid but a girl? Okay, so bambino is the male. How does it become the female version? It becomes bambina. So instead of having the O, it takes the A at the end. Okay, of course this trick you cannot do that all the times, because if I talk for example about libro, book, it's just male, it's just a gender. But if you talk about something that can be both refer to a male version or a female version, then in that case you can do it. So this, as I told you, was the general rule. But there are words that end with E, that could be either female or male. Example, la pelle, pelle is the skin. Pelle is feminine, okay? Pelle is feminine. Instead, colore, for example, colore means color, and with E, and it's masculine. So if a word ends in E, it really depends. But don't worry, because in one sentence it will never be only a word stands alone. It will come with most probably an article, an adjective, etc. And from this you will be able to understand if the word is male or female. Okay, the articles and the adjective we will see later on, but just for you to know, if a word ends with e, then it might depend. It could be both male or female, but the rest of the sentence will help you to understand. Okay? To this general rule, let's say, so the words that end with a are female, the words that end with o are masculine, and the words that end with e might depend, there are some exceptions. For example, words that end with e. I'm spelling it the Italian way, okay? Word that end with e as well might depend. For example, la crisi is crisis, is feminine, la crisi. Or words that end with, for example, a, but they are masculine. For example, il problema. Problema is the problem, and from the article I can understand that it's male because it's il problema. Okay? Same on the opposite. For example, there are words that end with o that are instead feminine. There are also words that that follow the general rule. So if they end with o are male, if they end with a are female. But if I want to transform them from female to masculine and vice versa, have nothing to do with each other. For example, but the same is in English, so it will make it easier. For example, man and woman. Okay? In Italian, male, the masculine version, man is uomo, and woman is donna. Uomo, donna. What they have in common? Nothing. Same as, for example, brothers and sister. Brother is fratello, and sister is sorella. So again, they have nothing in common. Fortunately, there are not many words that has so much difference, but of course we need to know it to have a bigger vocabulary, not to make mistakes, etc. So, to sum up, what we said is that 90% of the words that end with o are masculine, okay? 90% of the words that end with a are female. 50 and 50% of the words that end with e might be male or female, depending. You will know from the articles and from the adjective and from the experience, of course. And few exceptions. For example, uomo, donna, fratello, sorella. Okay, hope this is clear. This of course is the general rule. There are some others, but I think that at the very beginner stage, I think this is more than enough to cover the majority of Italian words. Write below if you have any doubts. Hope you liked it, and see you in the next lesson. Bye.